Scorpio. This is your April 2016 love and partnership as well as general forecast reading. We're going to start with love and partnerships. First card that comes up, it says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is show your love to your partner. Send them flowers, messages, gifts. Make them feel loved and it will come boomeranging back to you. So the thing here is not to wait for the other person to make the first move, but you need to make the first move. You need to show that person that you appreciate them if you want to feel appreciated, because it will definitely come back to you. The second card that comes up says, let go of control issues. Step out of your own way. It says, by trying to control other people and circumstances, you only end up getting frustrated. Control is based on fear. So let go of that fear. Ask for the guidance, ask, pray that you can let go of the fear, that the fear doesn't overwhelm you. This is always what control is about. We are fearful of the outcome, so we try and control the outcome. When in fact, there's probably 9 times out of 10 nothing to fear. The outcome will be nothing to fear. So deal with that fear. Let it go. Just let it go. And let the universe do what it's going to do anyway without you getting in the way, getting frustrated, and possibly just ending up upsetting yourself and the people around you when it would probably have flowed fairly smoothly, even so. The next card that comes up says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now what this means is not control. What this means is you know the effort required to sustain a relationship. You know the effort required to maintain an equal balance and love and harmony and in partnerships and relationships. So be prepared to make that effort, to sustain that balance within your partnership and your relationships, to make that person feel appreciated and loved. If you're looking for someone new, make the effort to get out there and meet someone new. Make the effort to have fun and be enjoyable and enjoy yourself. There is nothing more attractive than someone who is truly enjoying themselves. So make that effort. Then the guidance says, for your love and partnerships, that you are actually moving out of that dark, gloomy, rainy, stormy time of your life, or that you've been feeling lately, into the sun. So take that step. Once again, make that effort. Take the step out into the sunshine. Gloomy, dark thing it's just feelings. They're over and done with. You need to move into the sun now. And this card is specifically saying that. Because the next card as well says, go have an adventure. Have some fun. Explore. Expand your boundaries. Find new things to make you feel inspired and joyful about life again. The final card that comes up is that one of those from the new little deck I've got. And this says, love is an angel disguised as lust. This is interesting. We're going to chat a bit about this. Now, Scorpios are very well known for, well, having lust, shall we say. This is lust in very different areas of their life, not only romantic partners, but for things, food, things they could probably get a bit addicted to as well. Now, one of the things about, I don't know if anybody's ever seen a scorpion, but if you approach it, that little tail shoots up and the little sting gets ready and he does this little sideways dance like, get anywhere near to me and I'm going to sting you with this tail. He's not actually that keen to sting. You really have to stand on him or really intimidate him before he'll do it. This is a defense mechanism for Scorpio. So they will usually keep you at a good arm's length at first. Now, so the universe decided, clever plan, what he'll do is he'll make them lustful. He'll make them lustful whatever it is, for things, for people, for food, for wine, whatever. He'll make that lust so that they can overcome that need to put up the barrier or the boundary for the fear of what they will experience afterwards. And you guys need to understand that. When you feel that lust for something, this is the universe pushing you to drop those boundaries. I'm going to leave that with you guys. Think about it and work your way through it. Now, your general forecast, the first card that comes up, is one that I'm doing a different reading for this month. It's after the eclipses of last month. You will now have landed on a new landing pad, all of you. You would have hopefully gotten out of that rut that you were stuck in. And now you're asking, okay, right, where to next? Now the landing pad that you've landed on, this card is called No Place Like Home. This card says that hopefully you will have discovered that within you lies comfort and security. Within you lies potential. Within you lies the potential for happiness, success, and a feeling of security. As much as you're going to seek it out there, and as much as you're going to look to new places to find that security and that love and that happiness, because it seemingly isn't here, you will hopefully now see that the only place to look for it is within yourself. That you create your happiness, you create your security, and you need to do it with what you've got in your direct environment. That is your lesson from last month. Now the challenge that comes up says, you are underestimating yourself, possibly hugely underestimating yourself. It says, stretch your wings and fly, assert your creativity and believe in your capabilities. So stop questioning your capabilities. This entire reading will be giving you that advice, so let's move on. The next card says to overcome the challenge, and I'm going to read a little bit from this card, a quote that is in the booklet, because this is lovely. It says, take your needle, my child, and work at your pattern. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that, one stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right like the embroidery. That's by Oliver Wendell Holmes. So I'm going to leave that with you too. Remember the patient part as well. Then the next card says, right, what is the next step to take? And this is the Knight of Cups. This says, coming to contact with your emotions. Right, now, let's discuss that a bit as well. This is not submerging you in your emotions. This is taking a good look at those emotions. This is sitting almost, I want to say clinically, but that's not quite the right word, but looking at what are those emotions boiling inside you? What are they actually? Stop and look at them. Because by now I think they've made a bit of a cauldron and you can't really distinguish between them any longer. Sit down and set them neatly apart so that you can see what they are. But make contact with them, because at the moment they're just to one side, they're broiling, but you're not having a look at what are they really, and if they even really have any substance or foundation. Ask yourself that question. Now the outcome card is the Order in Chaos card, and this says create balance in your life. So hopefully if you take all these steps, you will be able to create balance in your life. It says remove the chaos by creating balance. This is both internally and externally. It actually says after that, create peace within yourself and it will manifest outwardly. Calm down, gain perspective, shift yourself and the world will shift with you. Profound advice in that card. Now your guidance is firstly the rainbow card, which is very similar to the guidance for your love and partnerships. This says there's now a rainbow at the end of the storm. You're possibly going through the last bit of the drippiness, raininess, cloudiness, grayness, but there's the rainbow at the end of the storm. You can now move forward knowing there are many blessings coming in the next few weeks. The next card that comes up is that of compassion. Okay, that says to remember everybody around you is going through their stuff as well. Everybody is doing their trials, learning their lessons, and just to have compassion for them. And for yourself, because you're also going through stuff. You're also learning lessons. But just to be patient and have compassion for people and what they're going through. I actually want to take this opportunity to say, when one sits and does all these readings, you sound sometimes like you're preaching a little bit. But to remember that I also learn with every reading that I do, every monthly reading for every star sign, every personal reading. I know there's a lesson in there for me as well. So I'm learning along with you all the time. The final card says, the whale card or breach. This card says it's time to do something totally different, something possibly even out of character, something totally out of your daily routine, just to bring that breath of fresh air in. You could possibly be doing too much of the same, and there is always a tendency to hit the wall when that happens, be it because your creativity stops, be it because you get tired, be it because you can't see the way forward anymore. So just do something that's completely contrary to what you're very busy with at the moment, so that you can get that little bit of a breakaway, that little bit of sunlight breaking through, that bit of fun even into your life. Now your soul path card is that of the turkey, and once again I'm actually going to read a little bit from it for you. This turkey says, I relinquish the ego, I renounce the self, I am the benefit of the greater good. You are being asked to serve a purpose. You are being guided to put something else first. Without empathy, we do not evolve. So there comes the empathy card again. The next card that comes up in your soul path is the grounding card. Now this normally comes up when one starts feeling a bit scattered, unfocused, too many places at once. This is to remind yourself when you feel like that, to ground yourself in whatever means you know. There's so much information out there as how to ground yourself. Do what suits you best. But when you get all spacey and distracted and all over the place, remember to ground yourself. Then the final card that comes up is that of inspiration. And this says, be open to a world of possibilities. Don't close yourself off to what's coming in. Scorpio seems like they're quite busy at the moment, got a lot on their plate, maybe a little bit all over the place, but still stay open to what may be presented to you. Don't shut off what comes in because you're too busy. There is endless possibilities there for you, true inspiration to be found out there for you. So remember that. Right, Scorpio, that is your April 2016 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.
All the pain is gone, but I remain the same. Taking out my issues never healed the flame. And all my love is gone. They say what they will, now you say what you will. I have gone on for too long. Live life a moment alone that no, I have long since you've gone. All the pain is gone, but I remain the same. Taking out my issues never healed the flame. And all my love is gone.